All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready to get things started here on Dream Boxing. We will be broadcasting live around the world on the Zone, on Fight Plus, and on Prime Fight Rainer. And I'll tell you what, we have got a great fight card coming up here from start to finish. A lot of different weight classes here, going to offer us different kinds of styles of fights here this evening. Take a look on your screen right now, ladies and gentlemen. You can see the fight card for today's evening. We're going to kick things off with Khayr taking on BOZAN. That matchup will be at super welterweight. It'll be a 4-round fight, and we've got 4 fights coming your way as well, as you can see, culminating in the big main event, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the evening. Sora taking on Shukuru Alte for the championship, both the Middle East gold title on the line, as well as the Greater Turan title as well. I think that not only that matchup, Rainer, but also at light heavyweight in the co-main event, we've got the Black Flash. He's back here, ladies and gentlemen, and looking to make a name for himself. If we take a look at the rules for tonight's Dream Boxing event, there is no 3 knockdown rule in effect. Referee or the doctor can stop the fight. Fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round. And keep in mind that the fight will be official after round number 4. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, let's send it up to the ring and our ring announcer, Mustafa BOZAN.
Teşekkürler Ryan Goldwyn ve Daniel Austin. Değerli izleyicilerimiz, saygıdeğer misafirler. Promotörlüğünü Serdar Avcı'nın yaptığı Tekin Grup ana sponsorluğunda gerçekleştirilen Dream Boxing organizasyonunu üstlendiği Dream Boxing Tekin Fight Night'ı izlemek üzere siz değerli spor severler ekranlarınızın başına ve siz saygıdeğer misafirlerimiz Seydikemer Spor Salonu'na hepiniz hoş geldiniz. Bu akşam Seydikemer tarihi gecelerinden birini yaşıyor. Olağanüstü bir boks gecesi sizleri bekliyor. Bu gece Seydikemer'den, Fethiye'den, Türkiye'den dünyanın 4 bir yanına yayınlanıyor. Yaklaşık 200 ülkede bu geceyi takip edecek spor severler. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tekin Fight Night with the main sponsorship of Tekin Group with the promoter Serdar Avcı. Here we are in Seydikemer, Fethiye, and this night is brought to you on the Zone, Prime Fight HD, Dream Boxing. İşte tüm bu platformlarda dünyanın 4 bir yanından spor severler bu geceyi takip ediyor. Öncelikle Türkiye Profesyonel Boks Komisyonu Supervisörü Sayın Gökhan Palas nezaretinde gerçekleştirilecek. Kendisini alkışlarla hoş geldiniz diyelim. Aynı zamanda Türkiye Profesyonel Boks Hakem Kurulu Başkanı Sayın Nebil Erensoy ve gecede görev yapacak olan Sayın Nebil Erensoy da yerini aldı ve gecede görev yapacak olan tüm profesyonel boks hakemlerimize alkışlarla bir kez daha hoş geldin diyelim Seydikemer'e, Fethiye'ye. Ve işte bu müthiş gecede olağanüstü bir kemer maçı izleyeceğiz gecenin finalinde. Şu anda boksörler tüm hazırlıklarını yaptı. Yönetmenimiz Teoman Kozan bu gecenin heyecanını tüm dünyadaki boks severlere yansıtabilmek için hazır ve artık yanıtlanması gereken tek bir soru var. Ladies and gentlemen, the boxers are ready. The referees are ready. Our director, Mr. Teoman Kozan, is ready. Ryan Goldwyn and Daniel Austin are ready. So, peki siz hazır mısınız Seydikemer? Ladies and gentlemen, the very first bout of the night ve işte gecenin ilk maçı süper hafif siklette 3'er dakikalık 4 round üzerinden bir mücadele. The very first bout of the night is commissioned in super lightweight division with 3-minute rounds of boxing. And first in the blue corner. Önce mavi köşede representing Libya. Libyalı sporcu gelecek ringe. Abdulbasıt bin Khayr.
Kick things off here, our opening bout at DREAMBOXING. We are live around the world on DAZN, on Fight Plus, and on Prime Fight. Thank you very much for tuning in for this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. To kick things off, it is going to be a very interesting one here at super welterweight as Abdulbasıt bin Khayr is in the ring right now.
Bin Khayr. And his opponent in the red corner. Ve işte rakibi kırmızı köşede representing Türkiye. Suriye asıllı Türk boksör geliyor ringe. Mustafa BOZAN.
Moving, doing it.
And here comes his opponent, 19-year-old Mustafa BOZAN, representing Turkey. And if I know anything about the Turkish fans, I know that they are behind their countrymen, behind their fighters 100%. Should have a lot of support in the audience here tonight.
Alkışlar gelsin ona bir kez daha. Mustafa BOZAN. Az sonra sporcuları yakından tanıyacağız ama Seydikemer'de bu tarihi gecede Seydikemer Belediye Başkanımız Sayın Önder Akdenizli de bizlerle birlikte alkışlarla hoş geldiniz diyelim kendisine. Hoş geldiniz, şeref verdiniz Sayın Başkanım. Introducing first the blue corner. Önce mavi köşede. Representing Libya, Libyalı boxer. Trained by Abdülhakim yapıyor antrenörlüğünü. And boxer of close combat system. Sporcusu 29 years old, standing 1.79 tall, weighing 63.5 kilos. His professional record: 1 fight, 1 win, and that win coming in the way of knockout. 5-time Libyan champion and 2-time Libyan Clubs Cup champion. 29 yaşında, 1.79 boyunda, 63,5 kilogram ağırlığında profesyonel boksta bir maç yaptı. Onu da kazandı. Üstelik knockout etti rakibini. 5 kez Libya şampiyonu, 2 kez Libya Kulüpler Kupası şampiyonu Abdulbasıt bin Khayr. And his opponent in the red corner. Ve işte rakibi kırmızı köşede. Representing Türkiye, Türk boxer, trained by Mehmet Özgün yapıyor antrenörlüğünü. And boxer of Kadıköy Boxing Club sporcusu, 19 years old, setting 1.70 tall, weighing 65 kilos. His professional record: 4 fights, 2 wins, and those 2 wins coming in the way of knockout and 2 defeats. 19 yaşında, 1.70 boyunda, 65 kilogram ağırlığında profesyonel boksta 4 maç yaptı. İkisini kazandı. İkisinde de knockout etti rakiplerini. 2 kez de mağlup oldu. O bir cesur yürek. Braveheart Mustafa BOZAN. Karşılaşmanın ring hakemi and the ring referee, Mrs. Nazan Savaş.
Değerli dövüş spor severler, bugünün ilk karşılaşması süper hafif sigareti 63 kiloda olacak. Siyah eldiveniyle Abdulbasıt bin Khayr'ı görüyoruz.
And there's the bell, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready for 4 rounds of action, or maybe we're not. Referee calling things to a stop here. I don't think the cameraman was completely out of the ring. And now we are ready. fight here at super welterweight. 63.5 kilos is the weight limit. Abdulbasıt bin Khayr of Libya, on the left of your screen right now, in the back. And Mustafa BOZAN of Turkey in the white gloves, fighting out of the red corner. Khayr, 29 years old, BOZAN just 19, so a big age differential here between these two. And also BOZAN, as you can see, had a height disadvantage as well. It is, however, BOZAN that has the experience advantage. Has had 4 professional fights this far, both of his wins by way of knockout. Khayr just his second time inside the ring, but has yet to taste defeat. Pretty quick with that left jab here. A lot of movement from him as he's circling around the outside of the ring. Trying to get in close here, but you can see BOZAN having some trouble getting in close enough with that 9-centimeter height disadvantage. Now he does manage to find the midsection. Takes one upstairs, gives it back though with a right hand. There, both guys still not able to find the target cleanly here. We are about 1 minute remaining in round number 1. That one found the target, left hand around the corner. The crowd here as the Turkish fighter again really having to stretch out and get inside to do some damage, but that right hook does have some power behind it. Trying to force that right hand in there again now. Time slipping away here in this opening round. One last chance to make a statement, and that'll do it. Round 1 is in the books. Here between rounds, I can see both guys just barely even breaking a sweat yet. And in fact,
seconds out,
the Turkish fighter still, he chose just to stand up between rounds. So he's certainly
round 2, ikinci round.
To this point either. Let's see what round 2 brings us. Step. It seems like though Khayr can really hit it with that jab if he wanted to. He's within striking distance. Opting not to pull the trigger yet though. Now it's BOZAN holding his ground. And just like a cat, just pouncing on him when you least expect him to. Ooh, and he had thunder and lightning on that right hand, but nobody was home. He clipped with that jab again. He's got his head way down low. He's a shorter fighter, but the way he's kind of crouching down too, His head's almost going down to the waistline of his opponent. And the mouth guard has popped out there. Back to action here. Round number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Still about half the time remaining on the clock here. Quick exchange there. Notice how quickly Khayr is able to get in and get out, especially get out of the way. We can see Bozan charging at him like that. Very quick reflexes. And it seems like it's hard enough for Bozan to get in there with those long arms of Khayr, but the quickness makes it even more difficult. Fluid motion there by Khayr as he's able to hit him and move from side to side very, very quickly. The punch is just not on target. A lot of times Bozan's getting down so low that Khayr is just swinging right over the top of his head. That time a right hand. I thought he was trying to land it upstairs and landed more on the collarbone or even in the chest. Just take a look at the difference in body structures. Very long arms and Bozan very short and compact fighter. He's got about half the reach that his opponent does, and that is the end of round number 2. Let's go back and take a look at some highlights, ladies and gentlemen, from round number 2 on your screen right now. You can see that there's a bit of a cat and mouse game going on here between the taller and longer Abdulbasıt bin Khayr and Mustafa BOZAN. Bozan trying to track him down, trying to get inside, but so far it seems easier said than done. He has landed a couple of good shots upstairs, but it hasn't been enough yet to slow down Khayr so far. Let's see what the next round brings.
3. round öncesi her iki sporcu için de bir büyük alkış alabilir miyiz lütfen? Round 3. 3. round.
Now we're back to action here, ladies and gentlemen. Round 3 in DREAMBOXING's debut here in this area of Turkey, Seydikemer area. At least in the opening seconds here, business really started to pick up. These two are ready to go at it now. River downstairs, but Bozan covering up nicely. Looking for it again. He's firing away at will, but a lot of those shots not landing cleanly. He may be doing some damage, but Bozan able to block it out of there. There's that overhand right. You got to watch out for that one. That's maybe his best weapon that I've seen so far. And an overhand right is a pretty good shot to use when you're a shorter fighter like that. He got clipped with a jab right down the middle that time. And maybe some blood coming out of the nose now. That blood coming out of the nose like a big red target here for Khayr. About half the time gone by here in round number 3. And that jab really starting to go now. It seems like Khayr's got that jab going, and he's got it measured. And you can see the effects now on the face of Bozan. Ooh, and that one baby nailed it. Trying to get out of the way. He's getting clipped as he's trying to retreat. Oh, he's really loading up now. Look at Khayr. The mouthpiece comes out now as Khayr really starting to unload with the heavy artillery here in round 3. Bozan now. Bozan trying to get a little back. Sometimes that's all you need is that few seconds, like when your mouth guard pops out. It's almost like be pressing the reset button from time to time. And maybe Bozan's got himself fired up now. And I believe the outside may have come out again. May have fallen completely out of the ring. Right onto our Turkish commentators' table. There's a little present for you. All right, not much time on the clock now in the ultimate round. And there goes the tap. And there's the bell, ladies and gentlemen. This round number 3 is history. That means we've just got one more round left to go here to settle the score between these two. I'm gonna be there next Have a look, ladies and gentlemen, what went down in that previous round. Boy, I'll tell you what, that was the most action-packed round that we've seen so far in this matchup. Good hook there, some power shots though, and I think right towards the end of the round, we saw Bozan starting to come back to life a little bit. You can see there knocking the sweat halfway across the ring.
Hızlı başladı gece Tekin Fight Night. Tekin Grup ana sponsorluğunda Libyalı boksör bir yanda. Diğer tarafta Suriye asıllı Türk boksör Semenishina yardımcılar. 4. round başlamak üzere. Libyalı boksör kazanır diyenler alkışlayabilir mi lütfen? Suriye asıllı Türk boksör kazanır diyenler. Round 4, 4. round.
Pedal to the metal.
Give it pressure.
Here we go. You can hear the crowd support here for Mustafa BOZAN as we open up the final round here of Dream Boxing here in Turkey. You can see the blood still smeared all over the face here of Mustafa BOZAN as he tries to go to work here in round number 4. You can still see the speed of Khayr though. Boy, he has relied on his speed and his movement in this contest so far. He has not slowed down a bit. He has certainly come into this matchup in great physical condition, and it is on full display here. I think he knows that he cannot loosen up a bit. That's exactly what he's trying to do now, trying to force his way in. But you can see Khayr is still bobbing and weaving, juking and jiving in there. If this were a longer fight, it could be a different story, but these guys have only got about under 2 minutes now left to work with, and so if you're going to make something happen, now is the time to do it. It only takes one punch to completely change a fight sometimes, but will we see it now? Ooh, like a bull, just came right towards him that time.
Maybe you should try to go a little bit more to the body for the higher guy.
Yeah, that'll slow him down. It's a straight right. He's right at waist level. There it is. That nose opening up a little bit more. That blood flowing once again. Nothing to worry about, but it is annoying. Any advantage you can have over your opponent mentally will be taken.
I'm very impressed of the Libyan guy. He's really fast, has a good eye, good movement.
He is. tell that he's the one just dictating the pace and the style of the fight here. Seconds here. Bozan's running out of time, and maybe time for the secret weapon if he has one. Big swing there, and almost threw himself out of the ring.
You know, time is running out. You cannot make it out now. It's hard to win the fight.
See what he can do here in these final seconds. Trying to chase him down for one final shot. He does manage to get the shot in, but was it enough to win the fight, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not convinced, but we'll find out in a moment.
Ve işte maç bitti. İki boksör için de bir büyük alkış alalım bir kez daha sizlerden. Az sonra kazananı açıklayacağız. Kupasıyla buluşturacağız. İşte sporculara kupaları takdim etmesi üzere Seydikemer Kaymakamımız Sayın Mustafa Gedikli'yi ringe arz ediyor. Buyurun Sayın Kaymakamım.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the final look at some highlights here from our opening contest, Dream Boxing, here in Turkey. How do you guys have it at home? Abdulbasıt bin Khayr really floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. Mustafa BOZAN with some good power shots, but was it enough to get the victory here for the hometown crowd? We're about to find out in just a moment.
Misafirlerimiz, sevgili boksörler, işte şu anda resmi sonuç elinde. Hakemler değerlendirmelerini yaptı ve bir karara vardı. Ve işte şu anda her iki boksör de Sayın Nazan Savaş'ın yanında. Hakemler değerlendirmelerini yaptı, bir karara vardı ve oy birliğiyle maçı o kazandı. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision winning on points 3-0. Blue corner, mavi köşe, Abdulbasıt bin Khayr. Seydikemer Kaymakamımız Sayın Mustafa Gedikli'den rica ediyoruz takdim etmesini. Önce kazanan sporcu Abdulbasıt kupasıyla buluşuyor ve bir kez daha işte bu özel ana güçlü alkışlarınız eşlik ediyor. Libyalı boksör Sayın Mustafa Gedikli takdim etti kupayı ve şimdi de madalyası da takdim ediliyor Sayın Gedikli tarafından.